Okay, so you sent us this document talking about compulsory evangelism. Catchy, right?
Yeah.
Gotta say, though, the first time I saw Sophia's Irresistible Call, I have to admit I was picturing like a megaphone, some really intense pamphlets.
Chuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a ring to it, definitely.
It does.
But this is, trust me, less about street corner sermons and more about, well, have you ever, like, stumbled on something,
Yeah.
like, so profound,
That's right.
so unexpectedly perfect for you that you just had to tell somebody about it?
Oh, absolutely. Like when you find that, like, perfect solution
Yes.
to a problem that's been bugging you forever, and then suddenly you're telling everyone who will listen.
Exactly. And this deep dive, this is what it's all about. But instead of, like, a solution, imagine it's divine wisdom.
Okay.
Embodied in this figure named Sophia.
Sophia, okay.
Yeah.
So not just any wisdom,
Right.
but something, I don't know, bigger.
Exactly.
No.
Precisely.
Okay.
And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Sophia, she doesn't just wait to be discovered, she actually seeks you out.
Really?
She has this foreknowledge, an awareness of your need for wisdom before you even realize it.
So instead of me searching for answers, the answers find me.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Yeah.
I can see how that would feel kind of irresistible.
Yeah.
Like destiny calling.
And that's a key point.
Okay.
This whole idea that wisdom might have a will of its own, like choosing when and to whom it reveals itself.
Interesting.
Right. It's a fascinating departure from this traditional view of us seeking knowledge.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder about those moments when you stumble upon something, seemingly by chance, and it just clicks.
Right.
Could that be Sophia, at work, kind of nudging us toward a deeper understanding?
That's a question worth considering.
Yeah.
This document, it doesn't shy away from suggesting that Sophia might be orchestrating these encounters, drawing us into this dance with wisdom.
Huh, interesting. Okay, so Sophia, this divine wisdom seeks us out.
Yeah.
Then what,
Yeah.
this whole compulsory evangelism thing still has me a little puzzled.
All right, so let's unpack that.
Right.
The document describes it as this almost involuntary urge to share
Okay.
the wisdom that you've encountered.
Okay.
You know that feeling when you discover something amazing?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe you found like a hidden bookstore
Yeah.
with the perfect atmosphere or a new band that just totally resonates with you
Yeah.
and you just have to tell someone.
Yeah.
It's like that, but amplified.
Okay.
It's a treasure seeker analogy again, right?
Yeah.
Find something incredible.
Right.
You want to shout it from the rooftops?
I get that.
Right.
But
Yeah.
compulsory
Yeah.
still feels a bit strong, doesn't it?
I hear you.
Like, what if someone's not interested in my amazing hidden bookstore find?
Yeah, that's fair. That's a great point.
Yeah.
And that's where the document really distinguishes this from traditional ideas of evangelism.
Okay.
It's not about forcing your beliefs on anyone,
Okay.
not about numbers or conversion, nothing like that.
Hmm.
It stems from the sheer joy of encountering Sophia's wisdom
Okay.
and a desire to share that joy, right? Like
Yeah.
offering someone a taste of something delicious.
Yeah.
They're free to accept or decline.
Sure.
But the offering itself comes from a pure place.
So it's less about persuasion and more about resonance.
Yeah.
It's like, if this wisdom has resonated with me,
Yes.
I naturally want other people to experience that same resonance.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And remember, Sophia's the one initiating this connection,
Right.
both with you
Well, I
and
think-
potentially through you with others.
Okay.
So it's about illuminating a path, not dragging someone down it.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So what does this like Sophian evangelism look like in practice?
Yeah.
I'm picturing, I don't know, someone cornering their coworkers with complex philosophical treatises.
Yeah, usually a little bit more subtle than that.
Okay.
The document describes it as,
Yeah.
weaving these philosophical insights into everyday conversations. Sharing a verse from Proverbs that feels particularly relevant.
Yeah.
Maybe sending someone a picture of a piece of art
Yeah.
that really speaks to Sophia's wisdom.
Right.
It's about embodying that wisdom, letting it radiate outwards naturally.
So it's less about preaching,
Yeah.
more about living it, becoming like a walking, talking embodiment of Sophia's wisdom.
Precisely.
Okay.
And the document really emphasizes this isn't about being perfect or
Yeah.
having all the answers.
Yeah.
It even acknowledges that sometimes,
Yeah.
this enthusiasm can lead to, let's
Right.
just say we've all met that friend
Yeah.
who gets really into a new hobby
Mhm.
and suddenly everything's about,
Totally.
sourdough bread or competitive bird watching.
Oh, absolutely. I've been there.
Right.
Yeah.
But instead of sourdough,
Yeah.
it's wisdom.
Right. Yeah.
That same passionate energy,
Yeah.
but channeled towards something,
Oh,
deeper
I see.
and more profound.
Okay, so it's about finding that balance.
Yeah, yeah.
Embracing the enthusiasm,
Right.
but maybe like easing up on the sourdough metaphors.
Yes, perhaps.
We
But in
probably
all seriousness, the
yeah.
document really emphasizes this joy,
Yeah.
this urge to share.
Yeah.
This isn't just a fleeting feeling, right?
Right.
Remember that line from Proverbs
Uh-huh.
3:13?
Okay.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom,
Right.
and the man that getteth understanding.
It's about more than just the initial thrill of discovery then.
Exactly, this happiness.
Okay.
It's about aligning your life with Sophia's wisdom.
Okay.
It's about embodying it so fully
Yeah.
that it naturally flows outwards,
Right.
touching the lives of those around you.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
Yeah,
It's not about preaching or converting.
right.
It's about becoming a living example
Yeah,
of the transformative power of wisdom.
precisely. And the beautiful thing is this concept of Sophian evangelism. It isn't bound by any particular religion or belief system.
Okay.
It speaks to this universal yearning for wisdom that exists within us all,
So how do we tap into that?
Right,
How can someone listening to this, regardless of their background,
right.
cultivate that connection with Sophia and start embodying her wisdom?
It starts with recognizing that wisdom, it isn't just about
Yeah.
accumulating knowledge,
Yeah,
right? It's
yeah.
about how you live your life.
Okay.
It's about seeking understanding, acting with compassion,
Okay.
constantly striving to be a little bit better today than you were yesterday.
Walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Exactly. And the document, it ends with this beautiful image
Yeah.
from Proverbs 3:18.
Okay.
She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her.
Wow.
Oh,
Sophia as a tree of life.
yeah.
Nourishing us, sustaining us, helping us grow.
I love that imagery.
Yeah.
It really speaks to this idea that wisdom isn't just this.
Abstract concept. It's a life-giving force.
Right.
And like a tree bearing fruit,
Yeah.
a life lived in pursuit of wisdom naturally offers something back to the world.
Exactly. It's about sharing the fruits of your own journey.
Yeah.
However they might manifest.
Right. Yeah.
A kind word, a helping hand, a moment of genuine connection.
Yeah.
These seemingly small acts
Yeah.
can be powerful conduits for Sophia's wisdom.
So we started with compulsory evangelism,
Right.
and we ended up at trees of life and sharing fruit.
I know, right?
Not exactly what I was expecting,
Yeah.
but I have to admit, this has been a fascinating deep dive.
I think the beauty is often in the unexpected.
It truly is. And
Yeah.
for you listening,
Yeah.
we'll leave you with this.
Mhm.
Where have you encountered those trees of life in your own world?
Mm.
Where do you see Sophia's wisdom at work? In your own life, the lives of those around you,
Yeah.
even in unexpected places.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
You might be surprised by what you find.